Hi, Paul Hefty here with the Triangle Football System. I want to talk about our Phase 1 install of stretch zone RPO, how we can scaffold that blocking scheme into complementary plays, a fly, stretch, and a speed option here. I would recommend you pick one of these with your install start, and it's really dependent on your personnel. If you have an A receiver you want to get the ball to who's dynamic, then the stretch fly is a great play to do that. If you want to have a great blitz beater and your playmakers are your quarterback and your back and keep the ball in their hands, then speed option is a great complementary play. Both using stretch outside zone blocking for the O-line, but different concepts on the back end. Let's take a look. This is our fly stretch. If we want to start to get what's called jet sweep or fly sweep, we simply add the signal of the directional hand flapping. We don't need to make any verbal call. It's automatically Lobos and Rebels. So the verbal would just be Lobos, for example, here. And then the back, the quarterback, and the A receiver who's in motion knows he is going to be the ball carrier now. One thing we change up is the X, or the play side receiver. The X in this case is going to use a push crack block because the running back now will go an arc release and block the number 1 defender being the corner. The offensive line here is, and H here's Lobos, so everything's the same there. The backside receiver now, away from the H, is going to run the glance route, so we still have our Mickey read, RPO read on the mic, that if that mic fills hard through the A and B gaps, play side, we can go ahead, pull this, and hit the Z on a glance route. Right, next one here is a great blitz beater. It's speed option, we call it SpeedO. I would pick either the fly stretch or the SpeedO. Key thoughts here is, who do you want to get the ball to? If it's your A receiver, then fly stretch. If it's your quarterback and your running back, then it would be speed option here. Again, real simple. We do what's called a leave 3 technique with our play side tackle. And the way that gets communicated is we just add an O to the front of our Rebels or Lobos call, and then we're going to read what we call number 3 defender, which is the defensive end there. Again, O-line's all going to use their stretch zone towards the call, so the example here is to the right. The play side tackle, though, when he gets the O, is going to do what we call a veer step. He's going to step with his inside foot and get straight up field and climb and get block that first linebacker in his framework or to the inside. H now is going to arc release and block number 2 defender, which is the Sam. If we ran this to the slot side, then the A receiver would block that number 2. So you can see we can run it both ways. That's what makes it a great blitz beater concept. Key points here in the backfield. The running back wants to go ahead and take a bucket step with his play side foot, not be in a big hurry, and then take off and look, getting flat down the line. We want to get at least 5 yards from the quarterback. The quarterback here is, again, not going to be in a hurry. He's going to take 2 lateral shuffle steps towards the outside hip of that defensive end. We want to stretch him, and if he sits at all, we want to pitch the ball to the back right away because, again, we want to get the ball to the back out in the perimeter. If he flows really hard, though, to the back and upfield, then after those shuffle steps, then he's going to take off right over the tackle, picking up that veer block. Again, the goal of the play is to get the ball pitched, but again, it's a great blitz beater, can run it either way in a 2x2 or a 3x1 set.